Hello, sophomore parents, guardians, and students. Welcome to the Smiley Campus. On behalf of the Guidance Department, we would like to welcome you to our Guidance Fall Program and the Sophomore Parent Presentation. I am Denise Dismukes, and I am the counselor for the 10th through 12th grade students with last names C through F. I'd like to introduce our guidance staff. We are made up of 7 counselors between the Milburn and the Smiley Campus. Mrs. Keller and Mr. Hatton have our freshman students at Milburn. We have 6 counselors among our sophomore, junior, and senior students, and students are divided by their last name, as you can see on this slide. Your student will remain with the same counselor for their 3 years at the Smiley Campus. We wear many different hats in the guidance department. Some of them are listed on this slide. We do academic advisement on courses and grades. We assist in class selections. We monitor student credits and grades. We have tutor lists for each subject. We help with post-secondary planning, and we do personal, social, emotional brief counseling. This is just a condensed version of some of our duties. Sophomore college and career planning. Sophomores want to know, what can they start doing right now for their future? Well, first off, it's important to get organized. Learn how to study, help your students set some goals, and help them focus on their academics. The foundation of your cumulative GPA is built from freshman year. Start thinking of the future. What do you want to do after high school? Go to college, vocational school, the military, or enter the workforce? The choice is yours, and the options are limitless. Get involved. Encourage your student to join at least one activity. OTHS has several clubs, activities, sports. The more you join, the more fun school becomes. One of the bigger activities is Ultimate Frisbee in the spring. There are so many teams. Research colleges. If your student is thinking about college or vocational school, have them look up different colleges and their requirements. Start taking tours of colleges. You can set up these tours online under the college website. If your family goes on a vacation, then try to stop and see if there's a college nearby and walk around the campus. Attend a college fair. Southwestern Illinois College will have a college fair in the spring. As we learn more about other college fairs, we will send that out to you and keep you informed. Volunteer. In the community, we have learned from our various college articulation meetings that many students applying to college have good grades, test scores, and rigor in academics, so what can set your student apart? Get involved in community, volunteering, whether at your church, food pantry, helping to coach a youth sports team. All of these can be added to your student's resume and will set your student apart for scholarships too. Take challenging classes in core academics, but make it within reason for your student. Be realistic and respectful about the student's time. Possibly take courses that offer opportunities for college credit. Take the PSAT 10. All sophomores are required to take this. They will take this in April. Begin career planning portfolio. Keep a list of activities that you have done starting with the freshman year, test scores, PSAT, list of community service activities and hours, list of clubs, organizations, and any college research information. Course selection process. Students will receive their course selection sheets in December. When your student receives this sheet, take some time to look over it with them. Talk with them about their interests and what classes they want to take. Students will meet individually with their counselor from January through February. Starting during the junior year, students will have the opportunity to take dual credit and AP courses. I have attached at the bottom of this slide the curriculum guide. It's a good idea to go to the curriculum guide and see all of the AP dual credit courses that students can take. This will help you with selecting courses for your student. College credit opportunities. Here are 4 opportunities that students have at OTHS to earn college credit. Dual credit classes, advanced placement classes, SLU 1818 classes, and Running Start. Running Start, I just want to briefly talk about that a little bit. This is a dual credit program for qualified high school students to attend Southwestern Illinois College for their junior and senior years. A student has to meet requirements for both high school diploma and an associate art or science degree from Southwestern Illinois College simultaneously. These 2 years at SWIC meet requirements for both the student's high school diploma and their associate of art or science degree from SWIC. We allow approximately 20 students to do this program every year. A student has to be in the program both their junior and senior years. Criteria for Running Start are a 3.5 on a 4-point scale, completion of 1 year of high school algebra and 1 year of honors high school geometry with an A or B, on track for high school graduation by the end of the referral year, and test into college English and math. And the SWIC requirements are listed as well. You complete the SWIC application, completes all Running Start forms, college ready English and math placement based on SWIC placement criteria. The students that meet these requirements will receive a letter from OTHS with information about when the informational meeting for Running Start will begin. Typically those letters are mailed out in January. One of my most favorite topics to talk about with sophomores is a career interest inventories. In fact, we will be going into sophomore advisories the first week of December, and we will do an interest inventory with them, along with hand out their course selection sheets at that time. On this slide, I have included 4 career interest inventories for you and your family to use. Sophomore year is a great chance to start thinking about possible careers with your sophomore student. Standardized testing. Your student will take a practice ACT test at OTHS on Thursday, January 20th. This will introduce your student to the ACT test. If your student would like to take more national ACT tests, they will need to register on the link that I have attached on this slide. Your student will take the PSAT 10 on April 13th. This test gives each student an opportunity to take the next step to college. This is part of our SAT suite of assessments, college entrance exams. The PSAT 10 and the PSAT NMSOT are the same test, offered at different times of the year. They have these benefits in common. They are both great practice for the SAT because they test the same skills and knowledge as the SAT in a way that makes sense for your grade level. They both provide score reports that you can use to personalize your Khan Academy SAT practice. These score reports also list which AP courses you should check out. The PSAT NMSOT test is given in October of their junior year. You will be receiving an email towards the end of August regarding that test. The final test scores for the SAT suite of tests are accessible through College Board. I want to briefly discuss this. You, just like me as a parent, I'm sure, are guilty for jumping ahead and wanting to see the results of our student scores, and we set up an account for our student as parents. The problem is that it says, I am a student, but we aren't. And we forget to tell our student that we set up this account. We therefore do not give the student a login. College Board will not let you set up 2 accounts and give your results for 2 accounts. It's a big headache. So what I'm trying to say is work with your student, set up 1 account with your student together, so that you both have the login information. Maybe put it in your notes for both of you in your phone, and make sure that you guys do this together so there's just 1 account set up. This saves a lot of time if you do this. We would greatly appreciate this, but I know as a parent I'm guilty of this too. And if you ever have any questions about that, just contact your guidance counselor. We will help you with that. Okay. Students come in quite a bit and they wonder, like, how can I get some extra tutoring? Besides our tutoring list, we do have those, but we do have the Academic Assistance Center. It is available during advisory, but it's also available before school in room 410. But what I like to tell parents, it's available from 3 to 4 in the afternoon as well, and not as many kids attend this, so it is a great chance for some assistance with your classes. If you're just struggling with 1 or 2, it's just a great way to kind of stay up on your coursework. But I also want to talk about our math tutoring lab. This is open during advisories every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So your student, instead of going to their advisory, can just go straight to the math tutoring lab, and they get some help in there to maybe stay up on the work on the math. And I know math is one of those subjects that you could just use a little extra support. So using this math tutoring lab is a great way to just stay caught up with the math and ask questions if you're just confused about something. And that ends our slideshow for sophomore fall programming night. If you have any further questions or need any assistance, just contact your guide.